Okay, so let's do the review first. So we're talking about the fail. We know the importance of the pronoun chart in regards to learning the fail. We talked about past tense. We talked about jumla failure. Actually, we talked about jumla ismiya and failure as well. Okay, but in point number 3, jumla ismiya and failure, we have some other thing that we're going to handle today. We have some subtopics related to the past tense, and that's we're going to talk about today, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. This is our past tense chart. Okay, there will be a similar chart for present tense as well, which is coming within a week or two, inshallah. So huwa nasara, huma nasara, hum nasaru. Okay, and then this square thing that mark these are the ending part of the fail, and this gives you the inside doer, which is called inside doer, the pronoun. Okay, so this is what we have gone through for the last few weeks, and hopefully that everyone are pretty much familiar with how the past tense looks like. Okay, among all the past tense, these two, nasara and nasarat, these are the two important one, because whenever you see them, okay, there is a possibility that there will be a outside doer, and the outside doer is an ism, and that has to be in the rafa status. If it is so, then that ism that is in rafa status will change the fail inside it. Okay, and it has to match the gender, because nasara means he helps, so something that is a ism that is masculine, that will change the huwa version, and ism that is feminine, that will change the hiya version. As simple as that. Okay, and then the others has no nothing outside doer like this. Only these two has the possibility to have a outside doer. We saw on the right hand side that the components of jumla fail, and the file could be inside or outside, just we said, and then maf'ul, and then muta'alliq bil fail, which is a maf'ul, but it starts with a jar majrur, harf of jar. Okay, so this is what we learn, and we also see the normal sequence and abnormal sequence, and we mentioned that the abnormal sequence in jumla failure doesn't have that much of effect as we have in jumla ismiya, but still it creates exclusivity depending on the structure, and we saw a few examples last week, I think, and I have given you the videos and everything, inshallah. Okay, so this is what we did when we have done the last few weeks about the fail. So we talked about the pronouns, the fail in the pronoun, the past tense, okay, the outside doer, the components of jumla failure. Okay, and on jumla failure we're talking about past tense only. Okay, we haven't talked about the present tense, obviously. And then in terms of jumla failure, how the sequence can be changed, and it can bring ikhtisas. Sometimes it does and sometimes it does not. Okay, and we know this one. Okay, so let's do a few quick ayah from the Quran. Okay, and you all can are welcome to unmute and answer this. Okay, and we'll have a discussion and see what are this ayah is talking about. Inshallah, we'll try to translate them. Okay, and most of them has past tense. Okay, past tense. Okay, I think all of them are past tense related, obviously. Okay, so this one here, قد فرض الله لكم تحلة أيمانكم. Okay, now the first word qad, okay, so it has no effect. Okay, so I know probably most of you don't know about that. Qad means already. Okay, it means already. It has no grammatical effect. Okay, there are few words are like this in the Quran. Usually they have a meaning, but usually they don't have any grammatical effect. Some grammarians say these are kind of harf. Okay, some of them say these are kind of harf, but they have no power basically. Okay, they're just there to make some meaning. Okay, so don't worry about the qad. So let's go after that. Faradallahu lakum tahillata aymanikum. Okay, now farada means to make something fard, like we have fard prayer. Okay, make something obligatory. Okay, so, and tahillata means you can say solution, okay, or resolution, okay, and ayman means oath. We take oath, okay, so or kasam, okay, so that's one ayman. So what will be the translation for those? So faradallahu lakum tahillata aymanikum. And anyone wants to try? So farada sounds like nasara, right? Brother Farhad, try that. So faradallahu. So what does that mean?
Allah
Mm-hmm.
made compulsory.
Yeah, that's fine. Allah made it fard, okay? Lakum. Faradallahu lakum.
To you.
Mm-hmm.
To lakum. To
La doesn't mean two.
means for.
For, yes. For.
Kum.
Oh,
Here.
kum. Yeah, kum. Yeah.
Kum.
For all of you.
All of you. Yes.
Yeah. So Allah made obligatory or mandatory for all of you. Tahillata aymanikum. And tahillata, okay, so both of them are ism. What's the relationship? Tahillata aymanikum. Tahilla means solution, okay, resolution. And ayman means kasam or oath. And a good English is called oath.
Tahilla.
Is the word tahilla has alif lam?
No.
Okay. Is it light or heavy?
Tahilla is light.
Light. So if there's no alif lam and it's light, what is that word? And I am telling you it's an ism. Obviously, it's not a fail. So if you find an ism which has no alif lam and it's light, then what is it? What is the possibility it could be?
Mudaf mudafir.
Yes, mudaf ilayh. So and when you have mudaf ilayh, what do you put in between? For example, Baitullahi. What is the meaning of Baitullahi? House of Allah, isn't it? So what do you put
Yeah.
between these two words? Off.
Of.
So tahilla means resolution, and aimanikum is another mudaf ilayh because attached pronoun is kum.
Kum.
So for your qasam, okay. So Allah had made obligatory for all of you the solution of your oath, the solution of your oath or solution of your qasam. So we have here jumla failure with outside doer, so fail, file, and then lakum, okay, it's a muta'alliq bil fail because it's a harf of jar, okay. And then we have tahillata. Look at this. Tahillata, you said no alif lam, right? And light. But what is the status of tahillata? Rafa nasab or jar?
Nasab.
Nasab. Why nasab? Brother Saiful, why nasab?
Details.
Yes. What is details in Arabic in terms of jumla fi'liya?
Maful.
Maful. What type of maful?
Tahillata is maful fi, I think.
No, maful bihi.
Bihi.
What did Allah
Oh,
make
bihi,
fard for
wait,
you?
yeah.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. And then tahillata aymanikum, because aymanikum is a idaf, mudaf ilay, that's why it's aymani, it's jar, it's attached to
This in
tahillata,
the
right?
jar form, yeah.
Okay, so that's how we translate this. Okay, so kad faradallah. So Allah has already, because of the kad, we have to say already. Kad has no grammatical effect, as I mentioned. So Allah has already made obligatory for all of you the solution of your oath. Okay, so that's the translation. Okay, and okay, brother, I can see Brother Mahbub. Brother Mahbub just came back from, I think, overseas. Welcome back, Brother Mahbub. You have a lot to catch. So just follow my emails and there are some videos and everything. Uh, so inshallah, and if you need help, let me know. If you see me in masjid, we can have a separate time for you and I can help you, inshallah. Okay, let me know, inshallah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِنَا. Okay. Fa, okay, the word fa here, the letter fa, like ka, qad. Okay, so this is also like extra letter or extra harf, you can say. Fa means so. Okay, so basically the main word is nafakhna, nafakhna. Okay, so nafakhna, what is so nafakha means to blow. Okay, to blow something. Okay, so nafakhna, what is the meaning of nafakhna? Let's see, who can I ask? Let's try Sister Tanya. What is nafakna? Nafaka means to blow, like he blowed. So nafakna means
We blow.
Yes, we blowed. The past tense, okay?
Yes, past tense, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then fihi. What does fihi means? Very easy.
Fee. I forgot fee.
Fi means in.
In him.
Yeah, in him or in it. Yeah, yeah, in it. It. Mir ruhina.
Mean from.
Ruh means ruh, like yeah.
From
Just
from our, like na is our us, like
yes, yes,
so
yes.
from our, like
From our ruh.
our
From
ruh,
our
our
okay.
soul, or
Okay,
yeah.
so Allah is saying this is about Maryam. Okay, Maryam alayhi salam. Fanafakna fihi min ruhina. Okay, so Allah blowed. Okay, it's the permission of Allah. So Allah blowed a ruh from Allah. Okay, into her. Okay, into her or into him, because it's he here. It's not into her actually. It's because it's her in her belly, okay, in her tummy. Okay, that's what it's masculine fihi. Okay, not fiha. Okay, fanafakna fi ruhina. Okay, so here we can see that
Sorry, just
yeah.
like why, like we use masculine
Because
feeling.
it's not her, it's in her belly. Okay, so the word belly is a masculine word.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the person. Okay. Okay, so fanafakna fihi mir ruhina. Okay, from our soul, like it's like Allah created all the souls, so all souls belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's what it means. Okay, now in fanafakna we can see that this is a pronoun inside doer. Okay, we, as the sister mentioned, this is we. Okay, fanafakna. Okay, that's a noon with a alif. Okay, fihi. Okay, in it. This is our again mutallik bil fail. Okay, because it's a maful. So why did we blow? We blow in it. Okay. So this is a maful fihi actually, and it's fi. It's anyway, it's fihi. And then mirruhina. Okay, from our soul. So that's another. So what did we? Where did we blow? And what did we blow? So both of them are maful, but both of them are mutallik bil fail, because it's fihi and it's mirruhina. Okay. So both of them like start with harf of jar. Okay. So sometimes the ayahs comes like that as well. Okay. So you have inside doer, so you have a fail and a file inside, and then you have two maful. One is maful fihi, one is maful bihi, but both are muta'alliq bil fail because they are harf of jar. Okay, okay. Next one, let's see. Next one. وصدقت بكلمة ربها وكتبه. Brother Shiraz, you want to try this?
Saddaqa is
Saddaqa means to say something. No. Here it means that to say something truthfully. Sidq, Saddaqa is charity also, but here Saddaqa, like Allama. Okay, Saddaqa means to say something. So he said truthfully. So what is Saddaqat means then?
She said, yeah.
Yeah, she said truthfully.
She said truthfully, the kalimati, truthfully in her talk speech. Rabbiha.
Not in, where did you get her? In kalimati, there's no her.
Bi
kalimati with the speech. With the speech. Whose speech? Rabbiha. Kalimati and Rabbi is mudafile.
Correct.
Okay. And so and her
Rabb.
Okay. So the speech, whose speech? Her Lord's speech, basically. Okay. Wa kutubihi.
Wa kutubihi. And written it?
No, kutub is ism. It's not a fail.
Kataba.
Yeah, but it's not kataba. It is kutub. Kutub here is
in the
ism.
book.
Yeah. Wa kutubihi, and there's a wa here. So wa kind of is an end. Okay, so his book, his books, and his books. Okay, so the meaning is she said truthfully, okay, with the speech of her Lord and his book. Okay, and his book. Okay, and this is just a just when people memorize this part of the surah, they mistake, a lot of people can say, see here, Rabbiha, her Lord, but when it comes to kutu, a lot of people say kutubiha also, because both is ha, but kutubi, it's not kutubi, it's not her book, it's his book, meaning Allah's book. Okay, so wasaddaqat bi kalimati rabbiha. So here we can see, and here the saddaqat is a hiya version. Okay, saddaqat, like nasarat, saddaqat, right? And it doesn't have any outside doer because we don't have anything rafa here. Okay, so say kutubi. Okay, it's not rafa here. Okay, so kutubi actually it is just a book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, and there's no outside doer here. Saddaqat bi kalimati rabbihi wa kutubihi.
What's the context? Who was saying that?
And this is the context of Allah saying that Maryam alayhi salam, she said with her speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Sorry, next one, this one. Alimat nafsum ma qaddamat wa akharat. Alimat nafsun ma qaddamat wa akharat. Let's try with, whether Ma'in or whether Saiful, any of you can try this. Let's see. So, alimat nafsun. Alima means to teach something, okay, or to know someone. Actually, in this case, know, to know. Like alima means he knew, okay, and alimat will be. But Saiful, you try this, yeah? Alimat nafsun.
Yeah. So is the nafsun is the outside doer in Rafa form. So nafs knew.
Nafs knew, yeah.
Yeah.
But why alimat?
Sorry?
Why alimat? Why not alima? Why is the here version alimat? Like saddaqat, it's alimat. Why alimat?
Because nafs is a female.
How do you know that?
In those words that we...
Very good. Yes.
15
the Arab
words. The Arab
yes.
says so. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Good. Yes. So that's why alimat nafsun. Okay.
Yeah.
So and here is nafsun with a heavy, right? Okay, and rafa. Yeah. So it's one nafs. Okay, because it's common, right? It's common. Yeah. Alimat nafsun, one nafs. So a nafs new. Okay. Ma means whatever. We talked about ma before, I think, in some mausul, right? So ma means whatever. Qaddamat wa akharat.
Yeah. So qaddamat wa akharat. So qaddamat is same thing in here version.
Yeah, and akharat also. So both of them actually referring to nafs. Okay. So whatever. So it's trying to say here, a soul knew whatever. Qaddama means to send something, okay? Send something before, and akharat means send something later. So whatever is sent before and after, okay? Whatever is sent before and after. Now, this is actually, it's in the past tense. It is in the past tense because alimat, okay? But sometimes Allah use past tense to talk about the day of judgment, okay? But we know day of judgment is in future. So why Allah sometimes talks about day of judgment in past tense? Because past tense also indicates something that is already done, is for sure. Okay. Like for example, if I talk in I will go to masjid at Zuhur today. I'm telling you that, but it's not done yet. Okay. Even if I say, I pray. Okay. I pray means it's a present tense, but not necessarily I pray all the time. Okay. But if I say I prayed Fajr, okay, you're 100% sure that it is done. It has been done. There's no confusion about this. So to prove certainty, sometime Allah use past tense describing things in Judgment Day. Okay, so that it is a sure shot done deal. So that our belief in Judgment Day should be no doubt at all that is going to happen. It's going to happen because it's almost done to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. So that's why you may think why it's in the past tense, but Allah is talking about future. Okay. Like for example, all the surahs towards the, in the Juzamma, is a shamsu kuyirat. Okay. Is a shamsu kuyirat. Okay. Because the shams, the sun will be folded up. Okay. But kuyirat is past tense. Okay. Idan nujumu kadarat. Wazal jibalu suyirat. Wa izal biharu fujirat. Okay. So all these ones are in the past tense, but these things hasn't happened yet, but Allah is describing them because it is sure thing that's going to happen. To Allah, it is past tense because there's no doubt about it. Okay, it's going to happen. So that's why it is used past tense. Okay. Okay. Last one.
Just in this sentence, right? So you've got field, file, right? And the last both field, two fields together.
Yeah,
right?
these two fails are part of actually a maf'ul itself, because ma, whatever she sent before and after. Okay, so whatever she say before and after is together is like a maf'ul. Okay, so a soul will know.
Giving the detail of the
yes.
But it doesn't fall into, because maf'ul is normally in the nasab
status. Yeah.
status.
So why it's not
here how do I, because it's conflicts with that.
Yeah, no, it is because this ma is the both qaddamat and akharat are attached with the ma. Okay, so whatever, so the ma is non-flexible. So ma is nasab. Okay, ma could be nasab, and it is nasab here. And as if say ma qaddamat wa akharat, these two are attached with the ma. So it start at ma, and which is a nasab, but the rest is a part of the ma. Okay, it's like a bracket. You have to imagine that. Okay, sometimes the sentence structures are like this. Yes, it's not a clear cut nasab here, but because of the ma. Okay, so alimat nafsum ma qaddamat wa akharat. Okay, so as I said, the English translation, the soul, actually, if you look at the English translation of this one, okay, so this is surah number 82. Okay, it will say a soul will know. Okay, it's in the future tense because it's in judgment day. Okay, a soul will know whatever it sent before and after. Okay, so that whatever start, as you think like that, the maf'ul start from whatever. Okay, and then to whatever it sent and whatever it sent before and after, that is part of that maf'ul. Okay. This one is the easy one. Inna ja'alna ma alal ardi wa zinatan laha. Okay, so let's see. Anyone can do this. Okay, sister, you wanna try this one? Inna ja'alna.
Certainly something.
Yes, certainly something. Yes, brother. I need that something. So first of all, what is inna means, brother mine? Inna with a noon with alif. We talked about this last class also. Inna means
certainly.
Certainly we.
Certainly we, yes. Not only certainly. If it is only certain, that will be noon has no alif in that. It will be inna. This is inna. Okay. This is inna na, and there's two noon come attached and say inna. So certainly we. Then ja'alna. Brother Farhad, ja'alna means?
Is there another we there?
Yes, another we there.
Yes. And what is ja'ala means?
I don't know.
We did this in an exercise this one. Remember, we have 10, 15 words that we done for this. So you should look at those words every day. Ja'ala means to create. Okay. So certainly we created.
created.
Ma here. Yeah. Ma means again whatever. Ma has different meanings. Okay. So whatever. Alal ardi.
Allah in the earth, in the world.
Upon, on the, yes,
on the
upon.
world.
Allah doesn't mean in. Okay, so on the earth, meaning in this world. Okay, zinatan laha. Zinat means beautiful. Okay.
Zinatan, is it Rafa?
No, this is not Rafa. This is clearly nasab.
Allah. Of Allah.
No, not Allah. There's no word Allah here. This is just la and ha. So zinata means beauty. Okay, so this is the beautiful. So inna ja'alna ma'ala al-ardi zinatan. So this is another nasab. So so we created everything on the earth for it. For it means for the earth, for earth's beautification, basically. Zinatallah. Okay. So for everything beautiful for ha, and ha is why it's ha, because earth is also a word which is a feminine word, right?
Feminine.
So, Zinatallah, for its beautification, you can say. Okay. So Allah saying, we created everything in this world as a beautification, as a jinat of this world. Okay, so that's what Allah is trying to say here. Okay, so here
Yes,
also, as you can
thing.
see, yes, Bashar.
Ja'alna. Why not khalaqna? Khalaqa also created.
Yeah, sometimes Allah is khalaqa, sometimes Allah is ja'alna. There is some difference. It says that if it is something khalaqa, you will see most of the time khalaqa Allah, you will see that, if it is something bigger, like, 7 heavens, humankind, okay. So sometimes Allah is khalaqa, okay. And ja'ala, sometimes there is bit lesser than that, okay. So like, in Surah An-Naba, Allah says, wa ja'alna al-layla wal-libasa, okay. So here Allah is Ja'ala, but sometimes Allah is Khalaqa. I don't know the more deeper difference. Both meaning, so Khalaqa basically means create, and Ja'alna means to make. So if there is a difference between make and create, that's the difference, I believe. Nothing more than that. Yeah. But most of the time, whenever Allah uses khalaqa, it is something much bigger than whatever is ja'ala. Okay. Of course, mountains, Allah said ja'ala, day and night is ja'ala. But when Allah said Allah created 7 heavens and 7 earth.
Sun is ja'ala.
Yes, sun is ja'ala. Okay. So as if like, when the whole world Allah mentions, it's like khalaqa. Okay. Allah's creation. But when Allah said like part of the different part of this world, like, sun on the moon, okay, then it is ja'ala. Okay. Even Surah An-Nur also has Ja'ala, the meaning Ja'ala, inshallah. Okay.
This is from Surah.
This is from Surah Kaf.
Yeah.
Ayah number 8, I think. Yeah. So these are some of the examples of the past tense. We can see ja'alna, fanafakhna, allima, qaddamat, saddaqat, okay, faradallahu, okay. So these are some of the examples, and there are many, many. If you read the Quran, even if you just go through the Juz Amma, you will find many, many examples like this, inshallah, okay. And I hope it will be easy for you to, decipher those ones, and make the meaning out of it, inshallah, okay.
This one, alamat nafsum ma qaddamat wa akhir. This surah Infitar?
Yes, Surah Infitar, yes, Surah Infitar, 82, yes. Okay, so this was our kind of review of our past tense. Yes.
I just wanted that first example with that kad, right? So there are many exceptions like this.
There's no exception here.
No, that first example, that kad, it didn't make any difference to
no,
the
these
ground.
are not exception, brother. These are some of the words. Like in English also, we have word like so.
Yeah.
Already. Okay. Or you can say like, what's the other example we should give in English? There are some words they have they have meaning, but they don't have any effect. Okay, so they don't make things. They are not like harf of jar or harf of nasr. Okay, so kad is one of them. Okay, kad is, and the fa is one of them also. Okay, summa, summa is also kind of like that. Moreover, summa is after or moreover. Okay, so
like a conjunction, right?
Yeah, not conjunction usually attach something, so it's not exactly like conjunction. There are some words, and I will inshallah, I will give you some list of this kind of words towards the end of the course. So yeah, and there are some other words that we're going to talk about. There's some question words, as we're saying, like hal. Okay, so hal is the word. There's some question words also. So and we're gonna deal with them later, inshallah. Okay, that's coming up soon, inshallah. Okay, so let's go to today's topic. Today, which is a subtopic, again, very important, very, very important topic, okay? So I want you to understand, everybody, inshallah. But it is related to the past tense, so it is easy, okay? But obviously, because we are, so Kana and Laisa, okay, these two, these are basically fail, okay? These are fail, but they are special fail. Their works very similar to past tense, but they're special. That's why we're learning them, we're teaching them a bit separately, okay? And they have different effects, okay? So these two, Kana and Laisa, is very important, okay? Because you will find Kana very, very common in the Quran, okay? Very, very common in the Quran. Laisa in the Quran is also common, not as much as Kana, but it is important to know about that, okay? And there are reasons you will see when you learn it, that they have some special things, not like other past tense, not like nasara, khalaka, ja'ala, not like that, but they are a bit special, okay? First of all, to start with, look, Kana started like, it's only 2-letter Kana, okay? Laisa also is a bit different, okay? What does they mean, and what do they do? This is our topic today, inshallah, okay? And hopefully I'll be able to finish in half an hour. Let's see, okay? So Kana and Laisa are called incomplete fail. okay, past tense, incomplete fail madi past tense, okay, not normal past tense, okay, they're kind of incomplete, okay. Why incomplete? You will know that, okay. Kana means he was or he has been. So if kana means he was, it's incomplete, like he was. If I say he was, what is he was? He was a doctor, he was running, he was praying. I didn't say the whole thing, right? So that's why it's called incomplete fail madi, okay, incomplete past tense. So kana means he was or he has been. Both meanings are, and when it is he was, when it is, there's no rule for that. It depends on the context, okay? Sometimes he was, sometimes he has been. So obviously, you know the difference between he was and he has been. He was means something, it's like one thing you're saying, like he was a doctor or something, right? And he has been meaning he has been doing something. He's always been like this, okay? He has been always generous. He has been always kind, okay? So we talk like this, okay? But both can be meant through kana, meant through kana, okay? Why they are related to past tense, you know, what to do is coming, inshallah, okay? Laisa means he is not. So kana means he was in a past tense. Laisa is a past tense, but it means is he is not. Okay. Laisa means Laisa is also incomplete fail madi. Okay. Past tense. But you cannot say he was not. It means he is not. Okay. Please make sure you understand this. Okay. And you remember this. Okay. Both of them follow past tense chart. See below. Okay, so and it's coming up soon. Okay, they follow the past tense chart like huwa nasara, huma
Brother,
nasara. Yes.
just sorry. Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording. Inshallah.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yes. Yes, I'm recording. Both of them follow same rule for inside and outside doer, but the doer is not called fa'il. Okay. So number 4 and number 5. I repeat. Okay. They follow the past tense chart, which I'm going to show you the chart soon. The huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, and anta, the same thing. So like huwa nasara, hum nasaru, okay, just like that, okay? They also follow the same rule for inside and outside doer, but it is not called file. It is called something else, okay? And we'll know that. What is it called? The inside and outside doer is called ism kana or ism laisa. So if the kana and laisa are past tense, okay, they can have, and if they're hua or a here version, they can have a outside doer. That outside doer, which we had, alimat nafsun, brother said the nafsun is the outside doer, right? In that case, if it is a kana, if it is a laisa, we don't call them file, okay? We call them ism kana, ism laisa, meaning ism of the kana or ism of the laisa. Remember like this, right? So this is kana's ism, this is laisa's ism, okay? That's what they call. Kana and laisa always considered as jumla ismiya, not jumla fi'liya. So that's why they are a bit weird, okay? So first of all, one means he was, one means he is not, okay? And they are past tense. They are considered as fail madi, incomplete fail madi. But any sentence that starts with them or they have in them, okay, they are not jumla failure. They are jumla ismiya. They are jumla ismiya, okay? Kana plus ism kana is always mubtada. Kana plus ism, because they are jumla ismiya. Go back to jumla ismiya in your head. Jumla ismiya had mubtada, khabar, and mutalliq bil khabar. So kana plus ism kana, so meaning kana, and if it has a outside doer, okay, this is called mubtada. Okay, this is always mubtada. Laisa plus ism laisa is always mubtada. Okay, the khabar of kana and the khabar of laisa is always nasab, not rafa. If you go back to your study of the jumla ismiya, which I believe you remember, okay, we said khabar is always the second rafa, okay, in a sentence, okay, or the first rafa if the mubtada is in a harf of nasab, right? But at that point, and then there's a question also, right? We said khabar of nasa, is it always nasab, always rafa? There was a question like, and I think Brother Shiraz also asked, we didn't study that. But I said, but we have the sentence that, khabar can be nasab sometimes. And this is the time. Khabar of kana and laisa is always nasab, not rafa. Okay, not rafa. And kana has a present tense, but that does not mean is. Okay, so what I'm saying, kana is a past tense, so it has a present tense version also. Okay, but that doesn't mean is. Okay, because you may think, okay, kana means he was. So the present tense of kana will be he is. No, that has a different meaning. And we're going to do the present tense, we're going to come back to that, okay? Just remember that kana has a present tense version, but it doesn't mean is, okay? Also, Laisa has no present tense. Although it translated as present tense, he is not, okay? Kana has a present tense version, which we're going to talk about later. Laisa has no present tense version, but the meaning is present tense. Laisa means he is not, okay? Laisa means he is not, okay? This is the chart for kana.
Brother,
Kana means, what is the kana means? He was.
He was, yes.
Brother, I just wanted to ask point number 8 and 9. Kana plus isam kana, because isam kana is when it's inside or outside doer.
Yes.
How does kana plus isam kana attach? Isn't it the same or?
No, it's not the same. Whatever, if it's outside doer. Like if I say kana Allahu.
Yeah. Kana Allahu is Allah is.
No, Allah was.
Allah is the outside doer.
Yeah, the word Allah is the outside doer. Yes, so that's why. And the word Allah is not the outside doer. You say this is the ism kana.
Ism kana.
Kana, the word I said kana Allahu. So kana means he was. The word Allah is the outside doer. So kana plus ism kana together. These two kana Allahu. These two words together is mubtada.
So Allahu is the ism kana.
Yes, and the kana is kana.
Got it. Now it's fine. Okay. Now I understand.
Okay, just like you said alimat nafsun. So alimat was the fail, past tense, and nafsun was the outside doer, file, isn't it? So just like here the kana is the fail, and the word Allahu is the file, but we don't say it file, we say isam kana. Okay, so just the title.
Clear now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, clear. Okay. But the father, you had any other question in this?
No, I understand.
Okay. Yeah, I know all of you has to go through all the points, and then we'll see a lot of examples. It will be easy. So this is the chart for kana, which is very similar to the nasara chart. Okay, huwa kana, huma kana. Okay, like huma nasara. So there's alif here. Huma kana, hum kanu. Okay, wa here. Hiya kanat like nasarat, kanat, huma kanata, hunna kunna. Hunna become kunna, right? Anta kunta. Antuma kuntuma, antum kuntum, anti kunti, antuma kuntuma, antunna kuntunna, ana kuntu, nahnu kunna. Okay, very similar, very, very similar, no difference. Okay, everybody clear with this? It's just the past tense chart. Okay?
Yes,
okay, very good. Okay, very good. Lisa also has a chart, but before we go to Lisa, let's look at some examples. Okay. We'll go to Lisa soon. Okay. If we cannot do Lisa today, we can do next week, inshallah. Okay, but let's see. Okay. What is this meaning? And or do you see in the screen? Whether Sister Tanya, can you say this? I'm not going to say the meaning. So just tell me what do you see? What is the English of this? Quick. Anyone? Sister took too much time. Anyone else? What does this mean? Come on, brothers, you know this. What is huwa means, what is rajul means? Okay.
Rajul is a man.
Yes, he is a man. That's it.
Yeah, he's a man.
Yeah. So he is a man. Huwa rajulun. Huwa rajulun, he is a man. Okay. What about this one? Muhammadun Rasulun. Muhammad is a Rasul.
Muhammad is Rasul.
Yeah, Muhammad is a Rasul, okay, because Rasulun, okay, common, okay. Yeah. So like he is a man, Muhammad is a Rasul, sallallahu, okay. Now, so this is the meaning. Simple as that, right? Now I want to use kana with this, okay. Kana rajulun, kana rajulan. So now this is my khabar. In the first one, huwa rajulun, huwa was my mubtada because independent pronoun, right? And it's rafa, obviously. Independent pronoun is always rafa. And rajulun is my khabar. He is a man, right? Mubtada and khabar. Now I want to say kana rajulan. So what is the meaning of kana rajulan?
He was a man.
He was a
man.
He was a man. Yes, very good. He was a man. Yes, he was a man. Now listen, look at this. So just remember the khabar of kana is always nasab. That's why it's rajulan. So that's why I'm showing you the simple examples. So he was a man. So huwa rajulun, he is a man. Kana rajulun, okay, he was a man. Okay. Look at this word huwa means he. We know that, right? But kana means he was. It already has he and was inside it. That's why I use kana. Okay. So kana rajulan. Okay. There's another way to say that, and we're gonna see this. There's another way to say he was a man also. We'll talk about that later. Okay. So how about if I want to say that Muhammad was a Rasul? What should I say?
Kana Muhammad Rasulan.
No,
Muhammad.
you didn't say any harak on Muhammad. So what will be the
Kana Muhammadan Rasulun. Influence because it has to be nasab, right? In the format.
So there's two. So both of you said kana will be there, which is fine. Okay, very good. Now then we have two words, Muhammadun Rasulun. Which one will be Rafa? Which one will be Nasab? Or both will be Nasab or both will be Rafa?
Muhammadan Rasulun.
Muhammadun will be the outside doer there.
So it will be Rafa, Nasab or Jar?
It will be Rafa.
Nasab.
Okay, it will be one brother said Rafa and two sister brothers said Nasab, and then Rasulun.
Rasul should be Rasulan.
Okay, brother Saiful is correct. Unfortunately, brother Farhad and sister Tani are not right. Because Muhammadun is the Isam Kana. That's not going to change. That's follow the same outside doer. Okay. So Kana Muhammad. This is the khabar. Rasul is the khabar. Okay. So Rasulan. So Kana Muhammadun Rasulan. Kana Muhammadun, because this Muhammad. So we can't say he was Rasul because Muhammad is the Isam Kana here. Isam Kana will follow the same rule of the outside doer. The outside doer has to be always Rafa, so that's why it's Rafa. Khabar is Nasab. So Rasulun become Rasulan. Okay? Everybody clear?
Yeah, understand.
Okay. Next one. Kana Allahu Ghafuran Rahiman. Okay. So this one, what is the translation of this?
Allah was Ghafur Rahim and Rahim. Yeah.
Allah was Ghafur Rahim.
Yeah, but in terms of when it comes to remember when we talked about Mawsuf Sifa, we said that names of Allah are not Mawsuf Sifa. Same with Kana, whenever Kana is with the Isam Kana is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, usually we don't say was, because for Allah there's no time. So Allah is always has been, always is been, and everything. Okay. So especially in the Kana, so it will be Allah has been always merciful, and forgiveful. Okay. So Allah has been Ghafur and Rahim. Okay, or I can say the better translation to make understand people is say Allah was always been. Allah is always been Ghafur and Rahim. Okay. So grammatically this is a Jumla Ismiya. Okay. So tense doesn't matter here actually because it's a Jumla Ismiya, and because it's about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we say it in Allah is always been Ghafur and Rahim. Okay, Ghafur and Rahim.
Allah has always been.
Yeah, has always been. Yes, Ghafur and Rahim. Yeah. Kanu anha muridina. Anybody remember what muridun means? We talked about muridun before. It's been ignorant. So what will be the translation of this? Shazwa, you want to try this? Kanu anha muridina.
They all were about it ignorant.
Very good. They all were, or they, okay, they here means they means the whom version. Okay, Kanu anha, about her or about it. Okay, ignorant. Okay, they were ignorant about it. Okay, and here also you have to check another thing. I said again that kana sentences are Jumla Ismiya. So if I tell you in the exam, so what is the mubtada here? What is the mubtada here? Kanu is the mubtada because Isam and Isam Kana is inside doer, Kanu. Okay, so it's the inside doer. So this is mubtada. Okay, and anha is our mutalliq bil khabar. Anha, because it's a harf of jar. Anha, about her. Okay, And muridina is our khabar. And this is, what is muridina status?
Nasab format and is an exception.
Yeah. No, not exception. Yeah. I mean, for kana is nasab because una, remember, una is our rafa, ina is nasab.
No. What I'm saying is khabar is in the nasab form. Usually khabar is in the rafa. Sometimes it can be nasab as well.
Yeah, in the kana sentences, kana and laisa sentences. Okay. Okay, it can be. So that is the reason. Okay. Let's look at another one. Kanat minal qanitina. Kanat minal qanitina. Qanitin means like righteous. Just a simple meaning. Yeah.
She is from the righteous.
Yeah, she was.
She was. Yeah, she was from the righteous.
Yeah, she was from the righteous. Righteous. Okay. Okay. So these are some of the examples with kana. Okay. There's another one here. Inna Allaha kana aliman hakima. Okay. Inna Allaha kana aliman hakima. So what will be the translation of this?
Certainly Allah is all-knower.
And hakim and wise. Yeah.
And wise.
Now, my question, I'll give this in the exam and I'll ask you, this ayah has one mubtada, true or false? This ayah has one mubtada, true or false?
No, false.
Okay, so what is the true statement? So it doesn't have one mubtada, or it has more mubtada?
I think the one mubtada.
Still one mubtada.
No.
Is
Inna Allah is the mubtada.
And what is kana?
Kana
That's
is
another mubtada. So certainly Allah, He has been always alim and hakim. So there's two mubtada. Kana is, remember, kana plus ism kana is mubtada. So inna Allah is one mubtada. Kana means he was, or here is he has been. Okay, so this is the second mubtada. So there's two mubtada here. Inna Allah kana, and then khabar is one khabar. You can say one khabar or two khabar because it's most of sifa if you think grammatically.
Understand. This kana aliman hakima itself is within a bracket, and that's another sentence.
Exactly. Okay, so that's another mubtada. Okay, very good. This one. كانت تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين. Okay, what is kanata means? Just let's see what is kanata means. Let's go one by one. Okay, like one word at a time.
Two of them.
Yeah, two of them female. Two of them
female. Yeah.
Okay, so that's important. You have to say female because it's kanata.
Yeah.
So two of them female. So Allah's talking about two female here. Okay, tahta.
Tahta is below.
Under, yeah.
Under.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Abdaini.
Abdaini is slave and it's a job from Sumukta. So this one is these two Tahtat and Abdaini is together. They are what do you call it? It's a fragment together.
Yeah, idafa. Yeah. So what Abdaini is? What does Abdaini means?
Abd is slave.
Abd slave.
So Abdaini means
two slaves.
Two slaves. Very good. Two slaves, not one slave. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Muslimani, Muslimaini. So Abdani, Abdaini. So tahta, it is nasab. Sorry, jar, because tahta is our special mudaf, right? So two women, okay, two ladies. They were two of them were tahta Abdaini, under my two slaves. Okay. Min ibadina. These two slaves is from my slaves. Okay, they were my slaves. Okay, so Allah. Ibadina, my or our slave. Okay, not my slave, our slave. Okay, and Solihaini. Okay, and they are also Solihin. Okay, so Allah is talking about two women who are under Under here, not physically under, meaning under the authority of the two slaves who were from the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they were solihin, meaning they were very righteous. Okay. Brother mine, who is Allah talking about here? Do you know, can you guess? Who is this two lady and who is this two slave? Do you know the story? I'm not asking any grammatical thing. Just tell me the story. Do you know who are these two ladies Allah talking about? Shihazbhai, do you know?
No. This surah story is one.
So these two Abd, actually the true prophet of Allah. Is it easy for now? So two women and two of their wife Allah is talking about. They're Prophet Nuh and Prophet Lut. So Allah is saying they were these two Prophet Nuh and Prophet Lut. Their wife was not righteous, obviously, right? Because they were under their authority, but they didn't listen to them. So they went, in a different way. They didn't get the message of Allah from them. Okay. So this is in Surah Al-Tahrim. Okay. So Allah give two example of two ladies. First two ladies, these two ladies, they were with the Prophet. They were wife of prophets, but still they didn't believe. Okay. So this is part of the, and then Allah gives example of two other women. Okay, one is Asiya, the wife of the Pharaoh, who was under Pharaoh, but she has the highest level of iman. And then Allah talked about towards the end about Maryam alayhi salam. So 4 women mentioned in that surah. 2 was unrighteous, being wife of the Prophet, still they didn't listen, and 2 were the close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they have the highest level of iman in terms of women. So that's why kanata tahta. So here kanata is that both of them were in a feminine way. Okay, so we're almost toward the end. Let's look at our Lysa chart, which is also very similar to Kana charts. Okay, so Lysa means he is not. Lysa means he is not. Lysa with the alif means both of them are not. Lysu means they are not. Lysat means she is not. Lysata, both of them ladies are not. Okay, Lasna. Okay, this is where it changed. Okay, there's no shadda here. It's lasna. Okay, the kana has kunna. Okay, so this is lasna. Okay, this is lasna, means them ladies are. So it's the hunna version. Okay, lasta means you, lastuma, lastum, lasti, lastuma, lastunna, lastu, and lasna. Lastu and lasna. Okay, and look at this. The hunna lasna has no alif, but lasna has an alif. Same like kunna. Okay, so if I go back to the kunna one, see, kunna here, kunna. Okay, this means them ladies were. But this kunna, nahnu kunna has alif. So don't make this mistake. Okay, this is a very common mistake a lot of people does. So one has alif, one doesn't have alif. It's completely different pronoun. Okay, so this is the Lysa chart. Now the Lysa has very similar rulings as Kana. That's why you are studying them. Okay, but it has some other extra features as well. Okay, let's look at them, and we're going to review this next week, inshallah, because I know it's towards the end of the time, but we're going to come back, inshallah. Okay, so we have studied the basic of Jumla Ismiya, consists of Mubtada and Khabar. Okay, so Huwa Muslimun, he is a Muslim, we know that. Okay, generally proper followed by common. This is a positive sentence. Lysa always, because Lysa means he is not. So it's a negative sentence, right? But if we want to negate Jumla Ismiya, one way is to use one way, not all the way. This is one of the way to use Lysa. So when you say Lysa Musliman, he is not a Muslim. He is not a Muslim. So Huwa Muslimun, he is a Muslim. Lysa Musliman, because khabar of Lysa is nasab. Okay, so he is not a Muslim. Okay. When we use Lysa, it replaces certain pronoun. That is, if we want to negate Huwa, we have to use Huwa. We just have the chart, okay? The version of Lysa. Of, if we want to negate Anta, we have to use the Anta version, which is simple, okay? Note that Khabar of Lysa is Nasab. We already mentioned that in our first points, right? Now, if we want to emphasize in this negation, we use something called B, which is very similar to Bismillah, the B that we learn in Harf of Jar. This is still the Harf of Jar, but it is not called Harf of Jar when it is used with Lysa. And it doesn't mean with anymore. So Bismillah means B means with or in, like Bismillah, in the name of Allah, with the name of Allah, right? It is the same B. It has the same effect, but it doesn't have the same meaning. And it is a different title. It's called Ba Zaida. It's called Ba Zaida. Zaida means something extra, okay? When I say Laisal Musliman, that means he is not a Muslim. The one in the top, in the middle, right? The example in the middle, Laisa Musliman, okay? When I say Laisa bi Muslimin, because of the B, Muslim man become Muslimin, because B is still a harf of jar. It still has its power, but only thing it doesn't have the meaning of in. So Laisa bi Muslimin means he is definitely not a Muslim. So it's to make it emphasis. And this is very important, okay, because Allah used sometimes with the B, sometimes without the B. Sometimes Allah put emphasis, sometimes Allah doesn't put emphasis, okay? For example, I think, if I remember the ayah, what is this? Surah Al-Baqarah, in ayah number 8, okay? Allah say, ختم الله في قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب أليم ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله واليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين. Okay, so بمؤمنين, there is not with the movement. بمؤمنين is like an emphasis. Okay, so Laisa bi Muslimin here. This B, it has, that's why it's Muslimin. It's make it jar. Okay, but it means definitely. It's a degree of emphasis. Okay, it is, this B Zaida, the Ba Zaida, is used with Laisa, and also it gets used with Ma. Okay, and we're gonna talk about Ma next week, inshallah. Ma is another way to negate something. One Ma that we learned so far is the Ma means whatever. Like, today we talked about, alimat nafsum ma qaddamat wa akharat. Okay, so that Ma is whatever. Okay, there's another Ma that is used to negate something. Okay, and we're going to talk about, inshallah, next week on that one. I think there is one point to consider. So what I'm saying is just written here. In Laisa sentence, Ba comes on khabar sometimes, which makes it look like an MBK. In Jumla Ismiya, a jar majrur is called MBK, but it is not an MBK. The Ba in Laisa sentence is never an MBK. Instead, it is khabar. Khabar of Laisa is nasab, but Ba Zaida, we say fi mahalli nasab. Okay, so fi mahalli is a term in grammar, meaning that it is not a nasab, but actually it is nasab. Okay, so what it's trying to say here, what the example that we just saw in the last page, right? Let's go to the last page and towards the end. Laisa bi Muslimin. So what you are trying to say here, that as per our Jumla Ismiya rule, as per our Jumla is where we have a Mubtada, Khabar, and Muta'alliq bil Khabar. From that definition, we know Muta'alliq bil Khabar is always harf of jar. So one may think that, Laisa bi Muslimin, B is a harf of jar. It has made the Muslim word jar. So this is my Muta'alliq bil Khabar, MBK. No, it is not an MBK, because this Ba, although it's a harf of jar, it is used to make emphasis. So that's why it is a part of the khabar. Okay, and we also know Laisa's khabar is nasab. We just said in this the khabar of Laisa is always nasab. So that's why, but this nasab doesn't look like nasab. Be Muslimin, clearly you can see this is jar, it's Muslimin, okay? But they say this is fi mahalli nasab, meaning you assume it's nasab. Fi mahalli means you assume, okay? Like in place of, okay? So it is nasab, but it is called fi mahalli nasab, okay? So basically, Laisa has a chart, okay? Just like the Kana has a chart. Laisa means he is not, okay? Laisa sentences are Jumla Ismiya, okay? And it could have outside doer, okay? And we'll see some examples like that, okay? But when it has a B with its khabar, that is not the B of MBK, that is the B to make it more emphatic. Definitely not a Muslim, definitely not something, okay? Certainly not something, or something like that, okay? That's what it says, okay? And this is the example again, Huwa Muslimun, Huwa is Mubtada, Muslimun is khabar, okay? Laisa al-Musliman means he's not a Muslim. It's the normal way. It's no emphasis here. Laisa is the Mubtada, Musliman is the khabar of Laisa, okay? Laisa bi Muslimin, he is definitely not a Muslim. Laisa is Mubtada, bi Muslimin is khabar, Laisa fi mahalli nasab. Okay, is that clear for everyone? So far so good? Okay, Yeah, it's a bit of information. Okay, I know that. So, but it's easy. It is easy because it's nothing new that you're doing. It's Jumla Ismiya you have done. Okay, it's just some terminology, some rules here and there. Okay, so the Laisa means he is not. Okay, and it's follow the same rule as Kana when it comes to outside doer and everything. But if you see a B with its khabar, it will make the khabar jar, but the whole thing actually is called nasab, fi mahalli nasab, fi mahalli nasab. Okay, clear for everyone? This is the chart again. So you have this chart again. There is actually, I'm going to send this one to all of you, so you can do a like exercise at home. Okay, so you can write it in English if you don't want to write in Arabic. Okay, so they are Muslim. Okay, so they are Muslim is hum Muslimuna, hum Muslimuna. Okay, what will be they are not Muslim? What will be they are not definitely not Muslim? So okay, fill up these ones. Okay, fill. I think I have done one or few of them. Okay, let's see if probably I have. Yeah, for example, like this. Huwa Muslimuna. Hum Muslimuna. Laisu Muslimina. Laisu Muslimina. Why Laisu? Because it's their version. So their version is Laisu. Okay. And Muslimina is Nasab or Jar, and it is Nasab here because Ina, right? And here, Laisu bi Muslimina. Okay. Laisu bi Muslimina. Both of you are Muslim. Antuma Muslimani. Antuma, both of you. Antuma Muslimani. Neither if you are not Muslim. What should I say? There's a Saiful. What should I say?
Sorry, neither if you are not Muslims. So antuma muslimaina. Sorry, antuma muslimatun.
No. I'm talking about this one. The neither of you are not Muslim. Neither of you are not Muslim.
Lastuma Muslimani.
Very good. Almost there, but not 100%. Lastuma Musli. Lastuma is right, sister. Musli, Mani or something else. It has to be Nasab.
Maini.
Muslimaini. Yes,
Muslimaini.
yes. Muslimaini. So, Lastuma Muslimaini. How about neither of you are definitely not Muslim? What will be it, sister?
Lastuma bi Muslimaini.
Very good. Very good. Lastuma bi Muslim. So here, the difference is this Muslimaini is Nasab. This Muslimaini is Jar because of the B. Okay. But it is fi mahalli Nasab. It's assumed as a Nasab because still the khabar. Still the khabar. Okay. Everybody understand? Okay, I'll just give you this example and we'll finish here, inshallah. In Surah Teen, right? Everybody knows Surah Teen, right? والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الآمن لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه في أسفل سافلين. Okay. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. ليس الله. Okay, alaysallahu. We say alaysallahu, but I is a question mark. So Allah is asking a question. So I just wanted to focus. Let's share that ayah. Give me 1 second. So you'll understand, inshallah. Let me share that page. I have to open the Quran. Give me 1 second. Surah Teen. Okay, I'll share my screen. Hopefully you can see. Okay. Here. Look at this. Laisa. So this alif with a hamza, this is a question word. And we're going to talk about question word next week probably, inshallah. Okay. So don't worry about this at the moment. Okay. So start from Laisa. Laisallahu.
Can't see anything, brother. It's buffering.
Now you can see it clearly.
Oh, it's clear here.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah, it's now. It's okay.
Okay. So here, make it maybe bigger, a little bit more. Okay, so look at the last time, okay? Laisa Allahu. So what is Laisa Allahu? Laisa Allahu. What does that mean?
Allah is not.
Allah is not. Simple. Allah is not. Allah, the word Allah is the outside doer here. We don't call outside doer, it's Ism Laisa. Ism Laisa, right? Like Kana Allahu, Laisa Allahu. Allah is not. Okay. Bi ahkam. Bi ahkamil hakimin. Okay. Bi ahkam. Ahkam means, the judge. Okay. Or the judge of the judge. Okay. So ahkamil hakimin is the judge of all the judges. Okay. The just of all the judges. Okay. This B is not with. This is the B Zaida, the Ba Zaida that you're talking about. Okay. Ba Zaida is talking about. Okay. So, and because of the question mark, is not Allah. So, Laisa Allah, as I said, Allah is not, right? I put a question mark here. Okay. Means is not Allah definitely the judge of all the judges or the just of the judges? Okay. So that's why this B is the B Zaida. So this is one of the example. One of the example.
There is a dua after this finishing of this surah.
Yeah, I know, but it's not, actually that's not authentic, brother Shad. If you Google it, yeah, it's not authentic. Yeah, I know. It's when Imam recite this surah, we say Bala.
Also, yeah,
we say Bala. I actually
the full one was Bala wa ana zalika min ash-shahidin, and we are the witness of that thing.
Actually, I asked this to our Sheikh Aslam once, and then I also try to research, and it's not authentic actually. This hadith is saying that Bala after this one, and also Surah Al-Qiyamah is the same thing.
Surah Al-Qiyamah last time, yes, same thing.
Yes.
There's one ayah also in Surah Waqia, the second one. Start with Laisa.
Yes. Yeah, Laisa Waqatil Wadi. Yes, you're right. I'll show you another one. I think today I recited this in the prayer. Hold on. Surah Al-Ahzab. And if I go here. Yeah, this one. See? Ya Nisa an-Nabi. Oh, the wives of the Prophet, the women of the Prophet, okay, the Prophet Sallallahu, okay. Lastunna. So the lastunna means, sister? Lastunna. It is means antunna.
You all not.
Yeah, you all not. Yeah. So lastunna is from antunna. Okay. So this is the feminine of you all. Okay. So Allah is talking about all the wives of Prophet Sallallahu. You are not ka ahadim. What is ka means? Ka at the beginning. What is ka means? Do you remember what is ka means? Anyone remembers ka means? Like. Yeah, it's a harf of jar. That's why ahadin is jar. Ka ahadin means you are not like, ahad means one, like one minan nisa. Like one from other, other women. So you're not like any other woman.
Like anyone, yeah.
Yeah, like anyone, yes. Ahadi means one, okay? So you're not like anyone from other women. So there are many, many women in this world, okay? But you are not like them. You're different. Okay? So lastunna. So that's why you'll find a lot of Laisa in the Quran, okay? A lot of Laisa, and Kana is very, very common, okay? Even in this surah also, there's a lot of Kana here, actually, I think, towards the end. You see, Inna Allaha Kana Latifan Khabira, okay? Also, we have here, look at this one. You can translate this now.
Brother, which surah this one?
Surah Al-Ahzab. See, this one is Allah saying, A'addallahu lahum. A'adda. Okay. So A'adda is a past tense. Okay. A'adda. He. It's a he version. Like, Nasara A'adda. Okay. A'addallahu. So A'adda means to prepare. So Allah prepared for all of you. Lahum. Maghfiratahu. Okay. Is maghfiratahu rafa nasab or jar? Brother Farhad? Maghfiratan. Is it nasab, rafa or jar? Quick.
Nasab.
Why nasab?
Maful.
Maful, yes. Wa Ajran Azima. Everything is nasab here. And Ajran Azima is a Mawsuf Sifa as well. Okay. So, and there's a wa here. So this is the end. Okay. So Allah prepared for them maghfirah, His forgiveness, and Ajran Azima. The great ajr, the great blessings. Okay. Look at this one. This ma is a ma of no, but actually if you look at this one, kana li mu'minin. Okay. Li mu'minin. And kana with li, actually you don't know it yet, but yeah, we'll show you, we'll go there inshallah. Kana can comes with li as well. Okay. Or kana li. So as I said, this is only one surah. Many surah has use of kana. For example, look at this one. Wa kana amrullahi qadaram maqdura. Okay. Wa kana amrullahi. The amrullahi is the ism kana here. Amru means the command of Allah. Okay, amrullahi. So this is mudaf and mudaf ilayh, but this is the kana's one. Kana's outside door, you can say. Okay, qadaram mafula, and this is the khabar. Qadaram maqdura. Okay, so qadar is that's why nasab, and this is mawsuf sifa also. Qadaram maqdura. Okay, so that's few examples, inshallah. So with this we finish today. I'm gonna pause the recording.